So guys, today back for another video on the channel. Today we're here for the Newcastle United vs Chelsea preview. In this video we'll look at Chelsea, look at Newcastle, look at the last 6 games, look at the key players for Chelsea and look to where Chelsea can go into the game and maybe pick up something at St James's Park. But on the other hand, we'll look at Newcastle, look at the positives at the club recently, and we'll see what we can do at St James's Park. 5:30 kick-off, and it should be an interesting one. I'll be there doing the vlog like always, and there will be a player ratings out and a vlog. Obviously there was no player ratings for the Rochdale game because I literally had draft the next day, so that's the only reason why, and it was a bit too late to upload it the next day and whatnot. So hope you all are fine with that. So make sure to leave a like, lads, subscribe to the channel recently, and yeah, we'll get on by looking at Chelsea now. So looking at Chelsea, they've had a good season in my opinion. With no signings made in the summer, it was good for them to really bounce with Frank Lampard sitting 4th in the Premier League. I can't see them getting to the 3rd, 2nd next to Leicester and Manchester City, but for me I think they will solidify that 4th place, and I even said at my Premier League predictions at the start of the season that they would get 4th. One player who stood out for them this season is Tammy Abraham. A lot of goals in the Premier League, and he just played for Villa the season before in the Championship. Young lad, English, he's a very good player, and when you've got a lot of players in the club who are your local boys, right, one, the fans will always like them, right, and they just obviously have that bit more ambition at the club rather than you sign someone for like 20-30 million. I'm not saying every player's like that, I'm just saying your Mason Mount, your Tammy Abraham, your Tomori, your Callum Hudson-Odoi, them players like that, young lads from Chelsea playing for the club that they've supported all their lives. They obviously had dreamed of playing for their club, and they've done fantastic. So we'll look at their last 6 games now. So 2-0 win versus Tottenham at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, fantastic. Only for them to lose 2-0 to Southampton at home. They look much better away from home, Chelsea. Next away game, they beat Arsenal 2-1. That was Arteta's first home game as well, so the pressure was really put off Chelsea, and they brought on a young lad as well, and he looked talented as well. They got a 1-1 draw with Brighton, which it looks like a bad result, but they got beat to a lad who scored an overhead kick. You can't do nothing about them ones. In the FA Cup, they beat Nottingham Forest 2-0, and then they beat Burnley 3-0 in their last Premier League game. So they've done pretty well so far. They've got the results what is needed, and that's all it is. You've just got to get results now, and Frank Lampard's been a massive part of Chelsea. He's a Chelsea boy, and he's now the manager of them. I remember when Frank Lampard scored at St James's Park, and it was Moussa Sissoko's debut at home, and Sissoko scored 2 late goals. Frank Lampard scored, and he sort of given it the all to the Newcastle United fans, and then Moussa Sissoko stuck it in. So that game sticks to mind when I think of Frank Lampard and Newcastle United. But last time we played, obviously it was a 1-0 Chelsea, a very tight game. We didn't really get up the pitch as much, but Chelsea got the goal late with Marcos Alonso, and it was needed for them. So they've had a decent season so far, Chelsea, in my opinion. But it's been like a team like Chelsea get like when the losers have happened, people are calling them shit and whatnot, and the players aren't good enough. Definitely not. They've got some fantastic players. I was thinking about the keeper. I think Kepa's a fantastic keeper. I think he's one of the best in the Premier League. I'm not saying he is the best. I'm saying he's one of the best. Fans saying that he's not good enough. I think he's a fantastic keeper, Kepa. Azpilicueta, leader of the squad. Kante's obviously a very good player. Tomori, as I've mentioned, I don't know if he's injured enough for the game. I know he's had an injury, but they've got players. Jorginho, for me, he's fantastic. His passing ability is unbelievable. It's honestly fantastic. Christian Pulisic, will he be playing up against Yedlin Mebies, the 2 Americans? We'll have to wait and see. Let's talk about Newcastle United now. So obviously the Mags got a fantastic result on Tuesday night in the FA Cup replay against Rochdale. It was a good result for us, 4-1 win, and it was great to see some players score. Almiron scoring again. Fantastic, he's on fire, and it was lovely to see Joe Linton score. Make sure to go and check out that vlog. It was a good vlog as well. One of the best vlogs so far this season, and it's on good view. So make sure to watch it. And Joe Linton fans, like, you say, oh, he's good now, he scored. I didn't think he was great at all, but we all know that he'll start now on Saturday, and we've just got to now try and get behind his back. But when he has a bad performance, it is very hard to. So he'll start probably, but Almiron on fire. Is Maximin back? Right. We'll know more tomorrow. I'm recording this on the Thursday. It'll go out on the Thursday, and when I'm at draft, I'll probably read Steve Bruce's press conference, and I'll make my predicted team tomorrow. I'm going to the stadium to record it again, and I'll see, because we're hoping that Maximin's fit. Even if he's on the bench, it just gives you that, like, oh, we can bring him on and he could change the game. But Andy Carroll, I thought he was decent when he came on against Rochdale. John Joe Shelby came on, he done well. Lascelles came back for Rochdale, that was fantastic. Players who don't normally play, like your Crafts and stuff like that, they stepped up. Udalo, I didn't think they had a bad game against Rochdale, but we've got to move, and it was a good result. Obviously, last time we won in the Premier League was bloody Crystal Palace at home, and that feels like ages ago now. But obviously, on the weekend we did get a good result against Wolves, a 0-0 draw, 1-1 draw, sorry, and one scoring again. We've just got to use our ability in this game, and it will be tough. I expect us to maybe sit back. It'll be like, the way we set up will be like how we played against Manchester City, and we weren't every player behind the ball, but we were definitely defending a lot more than attacking, which is obviously understandable. But Bruce, defensively wise as well, centre backs, who comes in? Do you bring your Lascelles in? Do you risk him? Do you play Richie or Jetro? I think Jetro plays for me. I think Jetro can have that little bit more ability, but it's fantastic to see Richie back, and I'm buzzing for him that he's back. Obviously, Richie barking orders at the players. He's a leader in the squad, and Richie's going to be on the bench for me if he doesn't start, because he screams at the players. He tells them what that they have to do, and he's a leader. And I think that could change our season by him just giving it a little bit. But anyways, lads, that's the preview for my prediction for the game. I know we're going to get a result on Tuesday, but I'm going to say 2-1 Chelsea, like last season. I think there'll be some sort of late goal, but I'm saying 2-1 Chelsea. Hopefully Almon scores again. Hopefully Maximin's back, lads. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, boys. Obviously, watch all the videos on the channel. The support on the channel recently has been fantastic. Follow the social links in the description. I'll see you all for the predicted team tomorrow and the game on Saturday with the player ratings and vlog. Just leave a like, lads. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all in the next one.